Off me. Welcome to Inside Out, brought to you by Promise Resource Network. Look, I'm rubbing your leg now. Brought to you by Promise Resource Network. Today we're going to talk about optimism and pessimism. Which one are we choosing today? Are we choosing to create or are we choosing to destroy? And that's our topic for today. We got a great crew in the house today. We got a full house. I love it. I love it. And of course, my friend Courtney here.
Hey guys.
Yes, Alan.
Why the hell would I choose to destroy?
Why the hell would I choose to destroy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Why would I choose to destroy? And yet we do. Mm-hmm. And yet I do. I choose those attitudes, those things. Let me read you what pessimism means. Wrong one. Pessimism, a tendency to see the worst aspect of things or believe that the worst will happen. A lack of hope or confidence in the future. Dang, I want to read that again because that sucks. The tendency to see the worst aspect of things or believe the worst will happen. The worst, I'll never get it. I'll never be it. I'll never do it. All those things, right? The worst will happen. A lack of hope and confidence in the future. Damn. Damn, that's it, isn't it? That's what tries to destroy me. Mm-hmm. You know?
And you know, I think sometimes too, just I've noticed that when I wouldn't say insert myself into negative situations, but sometimes it just happens. There's things that are out of our control. But what that does and how it impacts me too, like, you know, like that feeling of, okay, it just, I think I wouldn't say it takes over, but it affects us spiritually. It does for me. And sometimes I have to really like just be aware and I have to remove myself from certain things. I'm like, this is not feeling too good. This is disturbing my peace or whatever. But sometimes even, you know, how I feel physically myself, it doesn't even have to do with anybody else. It could just be me. And I'm not, you know, taking care of myself, like eating right, sleeping good, that can affect my mood and how I feel about stuff.
For me, I spent so many years due to alcohol, drugs, and depression in a negative way of thinking. And I didn't even know I was in it because I was in it and you know, I didn't have any resolution for those problems that were taking me down. Now that I'm living in recovery, I really still have to work at it because I suffer from depression. But do I suffer from depression? Do I just suffer from going into a pessimistic attitude, am I allowed to take me down? That's what I'm starting to think now. And today, I was beaten up on myself a little bit. Hope. I can lose hope so easily.
Oh, yes.
And with a higher power, having faith, but hope is the next leap after faith. And so I'm glad we're talking about it today because the only way to change it is to flip your brain, right?
Hey, flip it.
Flip it.
My friend Erica says, flip it. So. And the first thing is harness the incredible power of redirection. Harness the incredible power of redirection, of shifting, of using our strength, our mental strength, our emotional strength, even our physical strength to physically go another way, to think a different thing. I got that. Man, my life is shit. I can't take it anymore. This is, you know, I'm just not doing well in this, And that brings me down, doesn't it? Yes. That can destroy me. And I want to know I've got a choice today. I want to know I've got a choice today. I can harness. Harness meaning grabbing a hold of, like a horse, right? And harnessing that back, pulling that back to do what I want it to do. I want to do I want to be able to think what I want to think today. I want to be able to believe what I want to believe today and do what I want to do today.
Yeah, you know, I I just got tired of feeling so lost and so hopeless and all of those things. And, you know, a lot of the things going on in life, you know, contributed to that. And, you know, I was making those decisions myself and the choices and keeping myself stuck. And it wasn't until like I started talking with other people and finding it in myself, like, you know, this is what I want, you know, and doing that self-talk, because that was really, really huge, because sometimes there's not going to be somebody right beside you. And I don't know, I think of myself as I'm pretty bubbly, feel good type person. And that's just how I choose just to like go through my days, but they're not always like that. And but it's okay when they're not either. So if you find yourself feeling crappy or
Yeah.
like, you know what, screw it all, like it's okay. It's okay.
Sometimes I need to ride that for a minute, see where it comes from.
Right. And now we have a choice. That's what I'm loving. When I went into that hole, I didn't know how to get out. You know, I'm in the hole, and for however many days it took. But today I have a choice. Calling someone, I think that's the best thing, is to talk to somebody and get you right on out of it, and all the other tools we have.
And flip it. You go ahead.
Sharon, I know for me, when I first came around in recovery, I didn't realize I had a choice. Because my, you know, with, childhood trauma, you know, being in prostitution and addiction and family dysfunction and domestic violence, you know, it's ingrained in you certain things. So when you first come around, you think what you've known. And it took me a lot of years to realize that I had a choice and to go through that process of healing.
Yes.
Mhm.
That
It's a long time.
it does take a minute. Well, I didn't, nobody told me.
Mhm.
It was a secret. It was a secret because I don't know. It was a secret because if they told me, they couldn't control me. Well. So that's, hey, can you read for us? See, 'cause
I
we got
sure
so-
can. We got a bunch of folks online this morning. Hey, everybody. So we have Todd. Good morning, Todd. He says hello to everybody here at PRN. And hello, Sharon. And Aaron P is on the line with us. Hey, girl. Hey. And hey, Bunny. Good to see you. Good
Bunny's
to see
in the
you.
house.
Yes.
She says her favorite word is choice.
Choice. Yes. Yes.
Hi.
I love knowing I have a choice now, though.
Yeah.
I do. And I like what you were saying about, because of all the things that impacted you so much throughout your life, the trauma, all that stuff, that it took you a while to realize that you did have one.
Yeah.
And it's good knowing we can have a choice today. And like, I choose to, you know, I'm not going to allow whatever's going on right now just send me down this rabbit hole sometimes. But when I do, I think the most important thing is that I just don't stay stuck in it.
Right.
Don't stay stuck.
I need to walk through those things. I need to walk through that fear and anger and disappointment and all those things. But I need to do it in a safe place. I don't need to do it at Walmart, right? I don't need to delve into my inner emotions about anger at Walmart, because that's not going to work well. Right? I end up going to jail. So, but I want a safe place to work in these things, so that I can get on the other side of them. So the next choice is easier. So I don't have that burden on me that I feel like this is my only choice, you know, the negativity. When I think about that, and then when I practice it, oh my gosh, that's what makes it easier, practice. But I got to make that choice. And I'll jump in that hole. Like you said, that rabbit hole, I will jump in that, you know, I will jump in.
And you start raising the ethic flag.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say that online, but y'all know what I mean.
Just wave the flag, the surrender, the effort. and you know, that's what we do. It's what I always did, because I didn't know. And then somebody told me. And it changed my world. Really did, doesn't it? Somebody just tells you that secret. It's up to you to change your life. And you have the power to do that. That's the shit. I love this shit. I love choice. Oh, Bunny says you got to sit with it and be able to grow through it. Ooh, sit with it and be able to grow through it. You got something, Ronald?
Does this have anything to do with what we're talking about? I wonder what did I do in the past to deserve all the bad things that happened to me and my illness? I wonder what did I do to deserve that?
Wow. What did I do to deserve all the bad things that happened? I don't.
So if I own up to what I did in the past, then the better I feel.
I agree with that statement. The more I own up for my past, the better I'll feel. I don't know the why of what happens, the bad things that happen, because it seems like bad. Sometimes the best people have terrible things happen to them. So I can't wrap my head around that, Ronald. I don't know why, but I do know that I can choose to turn my life around. Right. Part of my journey is making amends. When I've harmed someone, I want to be able to reach out to them and say, man, I messed up. How can I make it right? Right. Not, I've made an amends to somebody and said, you know, I've done this and I really feel bad about it. How can I make it right? And then they can begin to tell me how wrong I was. And just go on and on about that, never accepting it. So we don't get to choose how the other person deals with it. But it is our choice. It's an opportunity to do something different for me today. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I
Yes, sir. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I had this little thing with bad things happening to me too. I used to take it personal. If I'm such a good person and I never did nothing to nobody, then why is something bad supposed to happen to me?
Yeah.
I know this is not a perfect world and accidents happen, but when they did happen, I didn't accept that when it happened to me.
Yeah.
But when it happened to somebody else, I did accept it. But if it was me, then I had a problem with it. So I just say, why me? I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, but I had to learn to be clean and sober and to forgive other people. And by forgiving them, that makes me feel better. And if maybe I did something wrong and don't know it, see, everybody have their own personal feelings, or maybe I said something or acted in a way. Maybe not speaking to somebody, maybe somebody had a resentment that I didn't realize, or something like that, because none of us is perfect. But I had to learn to accept and forgive, and that gave me my choice, as we're talking about today.
Absolutely.
I can either hold it in, or say, I'll wait the next week and pick some up and knock him upside the head, or I can just forgive him and let it wear off, because nothing goes away with me. I'll always remember it.
Yeah.
So I learned nothing goes away. I always remember anything unless I lose my mind. But it does wear off.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Letting it go or holding it in.
Absolutely. So we have that choice, don't we? Am I going to hold on to that? And I always, what did I even saw it this weekend? Let go or be dragged. Let go or be drugged. Which one is dragged? Drugged.
Be dragged.
This is not, yes, we're not. Be dragged, drug. Let go or be drugged. Be drugged down the street if we don't let go of it. It's like, I think of it like a car handle, and I'm trying to catch up.
You know, sorry, I just
looking at the word drug, I don't know what it comes, like, I don't know what the etymology of it is, where it comes from in your language. It's just really drug down to hell now.
Yeah.
I swear it feels like, there's things that we just don't know.
And
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Sharon, but what you were just sharing about and talking about resentments, and that's what it makes me think about. And I know, like, that kept my heart frozen and dark for a very, very, very long time. And it was around significant stuff that had nothing to do with me. And I felt like it was very unfair, and like it did, like, being able to get to the other side of that took a long time. To get to forgiveness. But when I did, around certain situations, I had this freedom. I felt this freedom because I was holding myself hostage for so long. And it's not minimizing what had happened to me at all. I mean, it happened, but I had to just do it because I was keeping myself a prisoner to my own pain. And and I had to start letting go of certain things. Yeah.
The next thing, go ahead, Robin.
Along those lines is, and I've just realized this, is that the only big problem I have is my sister. She hasn't spoken to me in 40 years, and I've been sober that long, and I've tried to make amends, and it's just a disaster. And I think it breaks my heart that this has happened. But what I forgive her and say that prayer about this is a sick person. Please let her blah 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 every day. But what I haven't done that Tommy made me aware of is I haven't looked at her part. I've taken the whole thing. I've
Okay.
said, it's my deal. My behavior made her do this. I was an idiot. But I haven't looked at her part because I'm scared to. I'm scared if I look at her part, I may have a resentment, or I may get mad again, and I just want to say that I can talk to somebody about this and see but I think to walk through it like you were talking about, to walk through the pain of this person and look at it and then forgive is probably the way to go.
Understanding, having a true understanding of, and we don't have to do that alone today.
Right.
That's the beautiful
Right.
thing. That's the beautiful thing. Go ahead, because goes right along with that and what
So-
Courtney was talking about.
So, and being a change agent, not a victim. An agent is someone who is actively engaged in making something happen. A victim is someone who suffers from circumstances beyond their control.
A change agent. That's what we are, Laura.
What's the change agent?
What a change agent is, you take upon yourself, I take the responsibility that I am going to do things, say things, and be things that can help the world be a better place. Does that make sense? I couldn't say that again if I needed to. Yes, sir. Do what?
I'm hoping to go into ministry.
Nice. That's good. And be a change agent. Yes, sir.
I was going to count something. A lot of life. So a lot of us, we're handing unfair handed cards in life.
Yeah.
Some things aren't fair. Even though life's not fair, we still have to move on.
That's
Forgive
right.
people. And when it comes to forgiveness, I've learned how to forgive. It's probably what we're talking about a second ago. It doesn't matter who is right, who is wrong.
Yeah.
I don't have a family.
Yeah.
When it comes to totally forgiving somebody, let something go. It doesn't matter who is right, who is wrong.
Yeah.
Now, I my sister and I went through that for years. I forgave her. We have a great relationship now. We it didn't matter who was right, who was wrong. But after that, we have a great relationship now. We forgive each other, It took years.
And that's the choice. What am I going to be today?
It's a choice. What you gonna be? Yes.
What am I going to stand for today? Right? Where am I going to stand today? I can't be on the fence anymore. I cannot be on the fence anymore. My recovery won't allow that. I can't bullshit a bullshitter anymore. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I can't bullshit my bullshit anymore. Right? I want to be able to be that change agent. I have a hard time saying that. Change agent instead of the victim. Instead of the person that just goes, I am this, my life is this, I will never, I can't, all those things. And I understand that because I spent decades in that suit of misery. And I'm on a roll today, baby.
And you know what's funny, everyone out here who's here, I shared up yesterday and we were talking about this, so it just seems like it's on a Sunday, you guys.
I know we were thinking about it on Sunday.
Recovery never stops, right?
It doesn't.
Doesn't stop.
Never stops. So be a change agent instead of a victim. Make that choice today. Stand up. Stand up for your recovery. Right? And those things and those people and those places and those situations that come against me today, I get to choose. Am I going to be an optimist or am I going to be a pessimist? Am I going to look at this from a positive point of view? Or am I going to do what I used to do? What I did always and got the same results. Spinning downwards and downwards. That's where my shit will take me. Right? If I choose to be a pessimist, if I choose to choose negativity today, I'll go into that rabbit hole and I won't come out. My day is done.
It's like a domino, like one, and then that one comes, and then it's just like consumed you.
Everything goes wrong.
Okay.
Right?
Why would someone choose to be a pessimist?
Because I don't know, Alan. I've done that in my life, though. I just chose to be an asshole. I chose to be negative because I was accustomed to it, and I knew where it fit. Is what I always had. And today I can choose to be a pessimist too. Right? I can choose to allow all that, and shit comes against us all. I'm not saying that my life is in any way, it is. I am blessed and highly favored.
Hallelujah.
But shit happens, right? And we've got to be able to walk through that. Yeah, Alan.
I can look back at my early childhood and maybe home in my dysfunctional family and see how it relates to my life today. And I can see I can make choices. I can let go of the garbage from the past. Feel sad about it. Feel sad. That's appropriate.
Yeah.
But move on.
Not stay in that victim role. Not stay in the victim role.
Staying the victim.
Not staying.
Not staying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a lot to do.
There you go.
That's it. That's it. I got too much to do today to stay in that shit. I got too much to do today. My God, what we have to do, what we have to share, what we have to be out in this world. We've got too much. Thank you, Alan. That summed it up perfectly. I ain't got time for this bullshit. Well, I don't know if you should do church after that. But my higher power understands. And that's it. What am I going to do today? Who am I going to be?
And this right here, this is perfect. It says, but you are in control of the thoughts you choose to dwell on. Concentrate on your plans. You can expect to follow through when you concentrate on and check off the steps to completing a task. Concentrate on the task you need to complete in order to make your dream a reality.
Do those steps. Know what you got to do. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike. I've been dealing with the AA, the NA, and the CA program for 40 years. And years ago, it taught me how to forgive people. Basically, I had a great life, from a childhood right on up till I was 32, when my job was taken away from me through a lie. But it hurt me. It really hurt me, But what I did was I forgave the people that took it away from me and prayed that they enjoyed their retirements and this and that. I kept that focus on my mind. Now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. So for 9 years, I was kind of lost out there, just getting high, doing what I had to do, this and that. And usually getting high for me wasn't about being angry or pissed off or mad about something. Getting high was a party all my life. You know what I mean? You know, you get paid, you know, you pay your bills, you put something to the side, and you go out and party, you know? So it was a fun thing all the time. But after a while, it'll catch up to you. You know what I mean? And it was the cocaine that really caught up to me. And, you know, cigarette smoking, 10 years, I'm done. Marijuana smoking, 43 years, I'm done. Haven't dealt with it. Other drugs in my life, over 40 years ago. But the cocaine, it still sticks in there. But in other words, and when I was left for dead at the truck stop, I didn't know what happened until I went to the trial. And after the trial, I spoke to the guy in front of the courts, and I told him, I said, you know, you got mental problems, drug and alcohol problems, or you don't know me from Adam. You tried to kill me at a truck stop. I said, but I forgive you, and I let it go there. I don't have time to hold on to that stuff because every day I wake up in my right mind with the full activities of all of my limbs, something great is going to happen to me and through me because that's a powerful blessing. A lot of people for the first time in their life couldn't get out of bed this morning. And a lot of people didn't get up and they never really accomplished what they wanted in life, you know, but they're not here anymore. So, you know, how much of a difference can it make, you know, that you didn't accomplish what you wanted? You know, I just try to be the best I can be and do the best that I can do. I spent a total of 50 days in the county jail and overnight lockups, rehabs and detoxes have been my federal prison, you know, that's been my prison time. And I thank God for that I didn't have to do it because I didn't get caught in a lot of things that I did. So, you know, that's another gift from God.
You know what I love what you said was about basically I've got today. I've got this moment here. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Just today.
Right.
What am I going to do?
Right.
That's my question every morning. I get up. What am I going to do today? Am I going to be an asshole? Which I'm good at. Some of y'all know. What? You shaking your head? Or am I going to do something that can possibly benefit me in the world?
There you go. That's what I did today. When I knew I was coming here. I came here last week for her course. I couldn't find a place. I was so pissed off last week. It was a shame. But I had the wrong address in my head. My phone wasn't working where I could call and get the number, you know. But this is what I chose to do today was to come here. And there's other things, my Bible study I'm doing today and other positive things, you know, which makes for a great day for me. You know,
It's a choice.
It's a choice. Yeah.
And then we also, even if we do wake up and then something may happen and trip us up, we can start all over again.
There you go.
It could be
Right.
at noon, whatever. It could be close to bedtime.
Right.
It don't matter.
You can change
you can
day
shift it.
any minute of the day, you know?
That's
you said,
right.
if it's starting out bad, it's like, wait a minute. I can change this right now. I ain't thinking about that. I'm not going through that. I'm going in. And I've been like that for years, you know what I mean? For years, man.
That's the thing. That's the beautiful option we have today. What am I going to do? Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. None of us are guaranteed tomorrow.
Hallelujah, Mom.
Here, hold on.
Near one of us.
You up or down?
Up.
Just today.
Just today.
Oh, Todd says he really likes being around optimistic people, and that's it. How am I going to be today around people? Who am I going to be today around people? It used to be that whatever you were, I was. Right? If you were radical, I was radical. If you were quiet, I was as quiet as I could be. You know, if you thought this, I thought that. But today I have the beautiful option of doing something different, of thinking something different, of living something different.
And I also think too, it's as we grow and we're on our journeys and what you start identifying, that does feel good to you, that does bring you that joy, that does help you feel optimistic and feed your spirit. That's what I
Yeah.
like to call it. And like for me, and this is just one of my, like, if I'm getting in a funk or something's pissed me off or whatever, like I listen to a shit ton of music. I love music. It switches me. It just it helps me just get through whatever it is. And then somehow I notice, and then like, oh, okay. And then I'm just feeling just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to stay stuck. I know what stuck look like for me. And I just don't want to go back there anymore.
That's it. I don't want to go there. And I have the power not to. Right? And that's I love this stuff. I love recovery. Oh, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bunny.
Hey, Bunny. Bunny says it rains on the just and the unjust. And that's true. I've got to accept that when negative things happen to me, it is. Sometimes I bring it on myself. And for that, I need to look at myself in a situation and try to do something different next time. And sometimes shit just happens. We lose things and we lose people, right? But I've still got to choose today. No matter what I've lost, what am I going to do with my life today?
It makes me think of just being proactive in your own life and your own decisions and like I am who I am, and this is my life, and I am going to make these decisions and being proactive. And it's hard though, if you can sometimes find yourself in those situations and it feels like everything's just bringing you down, Hey, just saying.
This is such a good topic for me today. What am I going to choose today? That's it. That's it. Am I going to be a change agent or a victim? Am I going to flip that negativity to something positive? Right? Every day I wake up. If I wake up on the right side of the grass, I got a chance. I got a chance to change the world. And that's our job. Right? Everybody in here's job today is to change the world one person at a time. Right? We all know each other. We all got our shit together. Come on, let's go out there and get the world going. Just talk to somebody. Yeah, Ron.
This thing called art of concealment, can that be a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what that is. So we'll have to.
Concealment means when a person puts it on the side, a man can pretend to do something that they're really not.
Wow.
Personal experience depends on the environment, depends on the person's intentions, depends on good and bad. Like you got healthy. Like I thought it was healthy for me to hide my gender identity. I hid it so much I didn't even know if it was. I'm like, well, it could be true, it might be true. Meanwhile, drugs. So it was obviously toxic. But hey, my brother wasn't keeping bullying me. Hey, my mom and dad, they didn't shame me, keep me out of the house. So I'm at a point where it really reveals itself. So I mean, there was a time where sensitive issues are time sensitive, so you could say that. I'm sure there's other examples too.
I appreciate that because it can be both. Sometimes I've got to protect myself. Can I use the word armor instead of mask? I've got to put my armor on. And sometimes you don't get to see the inside of me. You don't get to see the soft part, the underbelly. Because I'm not going to show that to you because I don't know you yet. Or you've shown to be someone who is not positive in my life one way or the other. I'm not going to open myself up to you. I'm going to have that armor on. Right?
It's funny that you said that armor and soft because I saw this thing. I don't know if it was I don't remember where I got it, but silk. Everybody knows silk is the soft, stuff, and it's got like 1,000 times the tensile strength of steel. I want to say it was Genghis Khan and his clansmen, like they had made armor out of silk, so that they're walking through. I guess it wasn't silk pajamas, but probably more like one of those carpets.
Yeah.
Carpets, and the arrows come through.
Wow. So silk is stronger than steel. And to know that thing that we think is soft, but is really strong. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I like that. What we thought was what we thought was a weakness is really our strength. And that is that when I take my armor off. See, I can take my armor off in front of you guys because I know y'all. I know y'all's heart. Right? I see you. You see me. I'm not afraid of you. I can be myself with you. I can take that armor off and be who I am today without fear. Right? Because I'm not afraid of you all. When I'm afraid, when I'm uncertain, when you've proven yourself to be harmful to me, I'm gonna keep my armor on. You don't get to see me. Right? You don't get to see that anymore. So we're about out of time, but this has been really good. The optimism, the choice. What else we got? Let me see. Here's a good one. Laugh. It's impossible for you to be angry and laugh at the same time. Anger and laughter are mutually exclusive, and you have the power to choose either. Wayne Dyer. Choose to create or destroy today. What are you going to create?
I love laughter. Anybody knows me, I am. It's just because I think I love my life so much today, and I'm so grateful I was able to get out of painful circumstances in my life. So I don't know, like. It's just that's a part of me that was awakening me, that I had covered up for many, many years, just who I was as a child, was that carefree, and that's just part of who I am. And it took a long time to uncover that part of me, because I had all the stuff on top. And that's, laugh. If you want to laugh, come see me. And share too.
I like.
So that's why
I
we
like
do
to
so
laugh
well
a bit.
together.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
we do. Like I said, she is Butthead and I'm Beavis, right? Or is it the other way? All right, see, there you go.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yeah.
You be D and I be done.
Thing one, thing two.
Thing one, thing two. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun in life. That's the most important thing. Because if you're not having fun, what the hell? Right? Go out there and choose to change the world today. Create that you want to be, that you want to see. What is it? Be what you want to create in the world. Be that thing. Be the change you want to see. I want to thank you all, the crowd. We got underneath here, we got our new location, 1401 East 7th Street. Come by and see us. We're on bus 27. Okay, bus 27. So share this if you would. Somebody might need to hear it. Call our warm line if you need to. It's 24/7. Give us a call, 833-390-7728. You can find that on our website, on our Facebook page. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Wonderful crew. Yay! Y'all, keep peace, share love, and we'll see you next week.